Thanks for tuning back into my channel. I just wanted to do a quick video for you on vibrational currency. This has been a topic that is coming up over and over and over again in my sessions. And so I wanted to just take a minute and address it because right now the energy on the earth is insanely fast, right? We're just feeling that pull forward, and it's really making us feel like we are needing to do something, right? And that is the whole integration process of allowing ourselves to be exactly where we are in this moment now, and being so present that we're actually in awareness of what's coming up for us, what are we feeling, not necessarily taking action on it, but more to sit in the energy of what is coming up and how we're feeling. And as we're sitting in that energy that we're feeling surrounding us, it requires that we have an awareness of how things are feeling. Is whatever we're engaging in feeling good, or is it feeling bad? And so this is how we're tuning in with our vibration. And if you think about from the vibrational point of view, if something is resonating with you and something is feeling good to you, then you want to do more of that, and you do more of that. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel good. And it, in essence, raises your vibration. And then if you really tune in, you notice that you're in that happy place much longer than just the moment that you engaged in that thing that you were doing or the experience that you were having. And likewise, if you're engaging in something that is not feeling good to you, that is not resonating to you, then you're going to be engaging in that feeling, which is a lower vibrational frequency, for a much longer period of time, because we have been operating in the third dimension, right, which is a very, very dense dimensional experience. And because the course of our lives has been in the existence of the third dimension, it's really the frequency of the vibration that our bodies know best. So we are used to operating in that lower dense vibration where polarity and duality is experienced, so that if there is something good, there must be something bad. If there is love, there must be hate. So we're used to operating in that capacity. And when we are feeling good, that feeling that we're having is actually raising our vibration and bringing us up into another frequency, a new frequency, right? So if you think about our human body has or carries a unique frequency. And that frequency that we carry is unique to each of us. We each have a different one, right? No two people have the same. And the frequency that we hold is based on a spectrum of frequencies from third density all the way up to 12th density and beyond, right? And so in that spectrum, that frequency, if you think about it from this perspective, if we're looking at third density, and third density is over here, and we want to get to fifth density, which is fifth density is over here, then we have to come from third density, raise our vibration, and keep raising our vibration until we finally hit fifth density over here, right? Fifth dimension over here. And so that requires that we continually tune into our frequency to see where we are in our experience within our reality. And our frequency is oscillating just like the planets and the sun, the universe, everything, the chakras, right? Everything has a spin to it. And so if you think about our frequency spinning, that spin rate is the oscillation rate, and the oscillation rate is what creates our vibrational rate, right? So in raising our vibration, we're actually raising the rate in which our frequency or our field is spinning, our energetic field, electromagnetic field is spinning. And as we're spinning faster, we're raising our frequency or raising our vibration. And when we're connecting with someone else and tuning into that person's energy or vibration, we are then meshing up against vibration and vibration, which becomes the resonance, right? So if something feels good to you, then you're resonating with that vibration that you're meshing up against. And if something feels bad to you, then you're being repelled from that resonance that you are meshing up against. So it's very important at this stage of the game now to tune into what is feeling good for you and what is not feeling good for you so that you can stay away from those things that are not feeling good and do more of the things that are feeling good, right? So if going for a walk outside is feeling better than going to the gym, then go for the walk outside because that's going to raise your vibration. Whereas if you go to the gym and you're not feeling happy about being indoors and being in the gym, that's going to lower your vibration, right? So we want to tune into things that are making us feel good. If you're eating a piece of pizza and it makes you feel sick afterwards, in other words, your stomach is not feeling good or your digestive system is not feeling good and you're finding yourself with some kind of reflux or gas or something like that, then that would be a sign that that is not a vibrational match for you in this moment. And in each step of this journey that we're on, we have to keep tuning into our body and retuning and retuning and retuning because our body becomes the barometer through which we're having our experience. And our body will tell us when something is not a match for us. And the more we can tune into that and place our vibrational currency in places that are good for us, that feel good for us, the more we do that, the more we're going to raise our vibration. And by raising our vibration, the more and faster, actually, we're going to align with things that are good for us, that feel good for us, that are just going to manifest for us easily, right? Because we're no longer in a time of having to work at manifesting what we're desiring. In this energy now, whatever you're putting your attention to is going to show up in your reality in such a fast way that it could literally like be an hour from now, right? So we have to be really clear because the old game of manifestation was that you put it on a vision board and you looked at it and you thought about it and you held it in your field and you set intention and you carried it and you played with it. And that could take months or it could take years. That was the old energy and the old third dimensional reality that we were all operating in, where time was super slow and everything took a long time, right? But that's not happening now. Now the way it's working is, we're moving so fast. This is a picture of how it could look. So let's say you want to eat ice cream, right? In the time now, instead of thinking about the ice cream and then you actually have to go to the store, buy the ice cream, and then have the ice cream, it would look something like this. So the first stage of manifestation is you're thinking that you want ice cream. You've been focusing on it all day. And then at the end of the day, your friend calls and says, hey, I'm really struggling with something. How about meeting me for some ice cream, or I'll bring ice cream over and we'll have some ice cream and we'll hash out whatever is taking place in my world, right? And then you're like, wow, I was just thinking about having ice cream. That's amazing. And so the next level to that would be where you were thinking about having ice cream and wanting and desiring that ice cream, wishing that you were having that ice cream with such intensity, knowing that you didn't have any in your freezer, but you go over to your freezer and look for something else, and there's a container of ice cream, right? You just kind of manifested that ice cream. And then, of course, at the very next stage of that would be where you're desiring that ice cream and you're so focused on having that ice cream that it actually materializes right in your hand, and then you eat it. And then the very last stage, which I don't think any of us would want, would be where you're thinking about the ice cream and you manifest the taste of the ice cream, and that was your manifestation, right? No real ice cream shows up, but you have the experience running through your energetic field of what it was like to eat that ice cream. So this is the experience now with manifestation. So we really have to focus on where we're putting our vibrational currency, because we want to make sure that we're spending it on things that are making us feel good, on things that are lighting us up, exciting us, that are making us happy. Because if we are not placing it in places or things or people that feel good, then we're going to be placing it in that lower third dimensional reality and have to work our way out of that place again, because it would be like being in a black hole, right? Because we're so far removing ourselves from that third dimensional stream of consciousness, that third dimensional energy, that now we're playing in the higher realms. It takes different work. It takes different focus, right? So if you are starting to notice that your circle of friends is changing and your old friends are fading away and new people are entering your life and your experience, or maybe business type of stuff, the same thing. And this is because your vibration is shifting. And sometimes when we're not a match for something, it can't be in our vibration because it feels uncomfortable, which is that vibrational resonance, right? That resonance is not resonating with them. And so if you are doing your work and you are ascending your consciousness and growing your spiritual practice, right? Which means nothing more than just tuning in and being aware of what feels good and what doesn't, where you want to focus your attention on the things that make you feel good, on stuff that's higher aligned and more alignment for you. Then you're going to notice that, sometimes people are not going to be able to be in your presence because where they're residing is much lower, and because you are feeling better, and they can't bring you down to where they're feeling bad because you're not wanting to go there, they may not be able to be around you. And in other cases, they may start to take their steps in their spiritual evolution, in their awakening, to join you where you are. And this is a process for every single person on the earth right now. It's really important that we have a conscious awareness of what is taking place in our reality. So I want to encourage you to just tune in to what you're experiencing and how things are feeling to you, how they are resonating or not with you, and think about where you're placing your vibrational currency. And if you are not placing it in places that are feeling good for you, and then I want to encourage you to make those changes so that you place your vibrational and currency in only those places that feel good to you. Because as the Earth continues to shift and Gaia continues to shed off, and those timelines continue to split as we are integrating and alchemizing those old timelines from prior incarnations, which we really know are existing in this now moment, aligning with this current reality, right? So there is no real past if you think about it. But we want to integrate all of those timelines, and in order to continue to evolve in this now moment in this reality. So critically important to us right now, right? So it's important to pay attention, stay present, and stay focused on what you are desiring, and whatever is not feeling good, let it go. Let it go and choose higher. Choose a higher timeline. So I hope this information was helpful to you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you are wanting to receive more of these videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more as I will be stepping away a little more from social media and coming more into this realm. So I look forward to connecting with you again at some point going forward. Know that I love you, and I am so excited for what the future is bringing for all of us. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I look forward to connecting again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. I love you.